Just tell us a bit about Phase 4's history and what you do.
Yeah, Phase 4 has been around for 2 years, and what we do is develop what we're calling a next generation propulsion system. It's a full mission serviceable propulsion system built initially for small satellites and scalable for larger technologies.
Why propulsion and why now?
We've seen just an explosion, maybe I shouldn't use that word, but we've seen a proliferation of small satellites being launched in the same way that we all have supercomputers in our pockets, cell phones. That's kind of starting to happen in space. Satellites are growing exponentially in terms of number of satellites being launched, and those satellites being launched need to maneuver to destinations of interest to generate the most amount of revenue they possibly can. Move those cameras, move those sensors, collect the right data, sell the data, and the best way to do that is with a good payload and a propulsion system to get you to those destinations of choice.
What are the milestones that you want to reach?
So we've met a few milestones already. We've had some customer orders, and from a technical standpoint, we've done performance measurements of the thruster, which have been very positive. The next big milestone for us is our in-space tech demo, early 2018, and followed by scaling of the technology for larger satellite applications in late 2018, early 2019.
What trends or technologies do you think we'll see more of in the next few years?
I think you'll see a ton of 3D printing technologies really start to take off. It's amazing just look a few years ago, what could be 3D printed in terms of materials and what's being 3D printed today. That makes things like rapid prototyping for us very simple, very cost effective. So 3D printing.
What changes have you seen in the space tech industry in the last few years?
Really, with the proliferation of small satellites and the low cost, you get a lot of people not traditional space people in the industry. You get the big data companies and the software companies entering, and that's something that space really isn't used to, is people outside of its world entering its orbit.
Why is this show so important to you?
This is important for us because, as I said earlier, there's a lot of vendors and potential partners and customers here. But I have a team that comes from a wide variety of disciplines: electrical engineering, entertainment, some from aerospace, and it's important for my team to understand what our world is like, who we're dealing with, who the customers are, and to be able to understand the names and the terms and the lexicon of space.
Yeah.